friends. Today I'm going to be reading you one of my favorite stories, Harry the Dirty Dog, that was written by Jean Zion and the pictures by Margaret Boyd Graham. And I think this is such a fun book. And at the end of this book, I will have an activity for you to complete. So if you can do that activity and send me some pictures of it, or send me a picture of you even watching the video, I would just be excited to see that you guys are still learning and you're still out there excited about school and reading books and getting ready for kindergarten. So the book we're reading today is Harry the Dirty Dog. Harry was a white dog with black spots who liked everything except getting a bath. So one day when he heard the water running in the tub, he took the scrubbing brush. Wonder where he's going with the scrubbing brush. And he buried it in the backyard. I wonder why he would bury the brush. Oh yeah, he doesn't like to take baths. So maybe he thought if he buried the brush, he wouldn't have to take a bath. That's pretty smart thinking. Then he ran away from home. He played where they were fixing the street and got very dirty. He is playing in a construction site and he is getting very dirty. I wonder what will happen next. He played at the railroad and got even dirtier. So there he is at the railroad. He is getting so dirty. He's up there on top. Do you see him? And all the smoke from the train is going on him and getting him dirty. He played tag with the other dogs and became dirtier still. So there he is. Look how dirty he is. He used to be a white dog, and now look at him. He is so dirty. He slid down a coal chute and got the dirtiest of all. So there he is sliding down the coal chute. Do you see him? He's about to go down the coal chute. And he went from a white dog with black spots to a black dog with white spots. So there he is. He used to be a white dog with black spots, but now he is a black dog with white spots. Although there were many of things to do, Harry began to wonder if his family thought that he had really run away. So now he's starting to miss his family. He did run away from home. I wonder if he'll go back to his family. What do you think? You think he'll go back to his family? He felt tired and hungry too. So without stopping on the way, he ran back home. You think his family will be excited to see him if they thought their dog was missing? I would be so excited to see my dog if he had ran away. When Harry got to his house, he crawled through the fence and sat looking at the back door. One of the family looked out and said, "There's a strange dog in the backyard, by the way. Has anyone seen Harry?" So they don't even recognize him because he's so dirty. They had a white dog with black spots, and this is a black dog with white spots. That is not their Harry. So that's why they think he's a strange dog. I wonder what Harry will do to be able to get inside the house. When Harry heard this, he tried very hard to show them that he was Harry. He started to do all of his old clever tricks. He flip-flopped and he flop-flipped and he rolled over and played dead. And he danced and he sang. But he did these tricks over and over again. But everyone shook their heads and said, "Oh no, it couldn't be Harry." I wonder how he's feeling right now. His family doesn't recognize him. He's really hungry. He wants to go inside, but they don't think that's their dog. That would make me feel pretty sad, I think. Harry gave up and he walked slowly towards the gate. He looks pretty sad, but then suddenly he stopped. He ran to the corner of the garden and started to dig furiously. Soon he jumped away from the hole, barking happy barks. Do you guys remember what Harry buried in the hole at the beginning of the book? he found the scrubbing brush. And carrying it in his mouth, he ran into the house, up the stairs, and dashed with the family, following close behind. So they are chasing that strange dog that's just ran into their house carrying a brush. He jumped into the bathtub and sat up begging with a scrubbing brush in his mouth, a trick he had certainly never done before. He is begging for a bath. "This little doggy wants a bath," cried the little girl, and her father said, "Well, why don't you and your brother give him one?" Harry's bath was the soapiest one he had ever had. It worked like magic. As soon as the children started to scrub, they began shouting, "Mommy, Daddy, look, quick, come quick. It's Harry, it's Harry," they cried. Harry wagged his tail, and he was very, very, very happy. His family combed and brushed him lovingly, and he became again a white dog with black spots. It was wonderful to be home. After dinner, Harry fell asleep in his favorite place, happily dreaming of how much fun it had been getting dirty. He slept so soundly, he didn't even feel the scrubbing brush he had hidden under his pillow. The end. So normally whenever we read this book, we chart the beginning, the middle, and the end. So if you guys want to practice that at home, the beginning of the book is always what happens the first couple of pages. So at the beginning of this book, the first couple of pages, if you were going to draw beginning, middle, and end, Harry is a white dog with black spots. So you would draw white dog with black spots. And then what happens to Harry as he goes throughout the book? What changes? He becomes a black dog with white spots. So then your middle of your story will be a black dog with white spots. And then at the very end of the story, you could draw Harry getting a bath if you wanted to, where he's changing back into a white dog with black spots. Or you could draw a picture of him sleeping where he's a white dog with a black spot. But that would be what happens at the end. So whenever we draw beginning, middle, and end of a story, that helps a child be able to retell the story. They can look at their picture and say, at the beginning of the story, he was a white dog with black spots and he ran away. They can point to the part where they drew him black with white spots and say, then he got dirty. And then at the very end, he ran home and he got a bath. And now he's a white dog with black spots again. So it helps children be able to retell a story first, middle, last, beginning, middle, end, and using time order words like then, next, at the end, at the beginning, after. So if you draw a picture, please send it to me so I can see it. I want to see all of your drawings and any type of academic skills you're working on, name writing, anything like that. Please feel free to share it with us. We want to make sure that our kiddos are out there still learning. Have a good day. See you.